how long ago you've been talking to?
Mali,
How long ago you've been talking to 20 people?
Mali, Kenya, Namibia,
See,
Congo.
they are all joker
Many
broker.
country.
They're all seller
I'm telling you the
joker.
truth.
Yeah.
Many country in Africa.
You are from
I'm telling you the
Africa.
truth.
You are from Africa.
Yes.
You are from Nigeria.
Yes.
You have gold in Nigeria, but
Yes.
you wouldn't get gold in Nigeria because they wouldn't sell it to you. They're gonna sell it in the bank.
Yes.
And those small
Yes.
trader, they
Yes.
want to
Yes.
buy gold in Africa. Africa is the main source of gold. But this buyer in Dubai, they're also crook. Your buyer wouldn't meet the criteria, I'm telling you. I know Dubai. They are going to come to Africa, ask for a big discount, and then they're gonna ask it to the refinery. The refinery will buy from them of 2%, and then they're gonna get a good discount, and they wanted to become multi-millionaire. And then the seller in Africa digging gold, they work so hard, right? And they lose their worker,
Yes.
and then this stupid buyer from Dubai, excuse my language, they're all crook to me.
But
They don't want to travel,
that
they're
is
scared.
and
And
that
I'm,
is what we want to do. But
yeah.
to show the commitment is make it difficult.
Well, don't buy, don't be
Okay.
involved. Don't be involved in gold business. Don't. I always tell the buyer, just a few minutes ago, buyer from Dubai. And he's scared. I told him, keep your money in the bank. Don't be involved in gold business. Because gold business is a very tricky business, but this is very lucrative business. You found the right person. I told this Indian buyer, and I told him, Indians are gold lover, and you are guys, you're bargain. My seller, when my seller went to the bank and loaned the money in the bank because he has an operation, okay, he operate the mines, the bank would not bargain. I know my seller. My seller is a big company. Hmm. My seller own the building. My seller have a property, real estate property in business. My seller is not a fly by night. This buyer of yours asking, bring the gold to Dubai. He is a fly by night businessman. He is. Hmm. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, madam.
Any fly by night gold trader wouldn't like Wilhelmina, because right on there I'm gonna stop them. We lost already gold. My seller lost gold in Mali. My seller lost diamond in Sierra Leone. Went to America and the gun on his head. Right. And he lost $1 million, the diamond. The seller from Sierra Leone went to New York.
$1 million on diamond.
Yes. How do I know? The seller saw me on my YouTube channel. And you know what the seller said?
Yes.
I should know you before. I said, why? I lost $1 million worth of diamond. So how did it happen?
Wow.
He said, oh, I was being promised that they're gonna sign a long-term contract. When the buyer saw the diamond, he was being booked on the cheapest motel. And then after a few hours, someone knock at his door, the gun on his head. See?
Wow.
Even in Dubai, there's so many criminal people there in Dubai. They use Dubai because Dubai is a beautiful country. But the people, there's so many criminals, they're using Dubai as a transit. I know Dubai. Dubai is a very nice country. That is why the custom in Dubai are getting strict, because the gold in Africa landed in Dubai, some are smuggled. Because Dubai is a buyer. Dubai is a buyer of gold. So they try to smuggle it. To sell it to black market. If you watch the video on Zimbabwe, there was a lady, niece of the president. He smuggled one bar from Zimbabwe to Dubai, and he was being caught in the airport.
Wow.
Yes. So this business is not for everyone. Tell your buyer, good luck. Tell your buyer to keep your money according to Mrs. Ford. Put that in the bank. Hmm. Yeah.
Fast.
You got me?
Yes. I get you.
Tell your buyer that I was spoken to Mrs. Ford. The gold will not come to you. Tell him. Mrs. Ford says, keep your money, put that into your bank account and term deposit. It's better. Hmm. It's better.
In fact,
Hmm. It's better. Yeah.
seriously.
We are not begging to anyone. Buyers big, they are fly by night business. We are not fly by night business. My seller hard walamina because my seller sick and tired dealing with the fake buyers as well. Yeah. A small buyer, no. Then when they become rejected, they said, oh, Wilhelmina is a scammer. I don't know how much I scam them. Hmm. Yeah. When the buyer will be rejected, say, oh, that woman in Australia is a scammer. I don't know. They're stupid people. Hmm. Yeah. You're laughing. You're laughing.
In fact, you know that some people, they are very funny.
Yes. They blocked me on the internet
Yeah.
that Wilhelmina is a scammer. Holy dooly. I don't know them.
I'm telling you, they are very funny. They are very funny.
They're all
I
stupid.
told this man, say, okay, go direct from Africa. It's very cheap. You want to buy it cheaper. And you don't want to make any commitment. This thing can never be possible. I have many people. Before I start this thing, we're forced to learn.
You know,
Go
Pemi,
through, study good and diamond.
don't waste your time talking to a small fly-by-night trader. They are just asking information from you. They're going to suck in from you. And then they are window shopping. I'll tell you, there is one American guy. He was been dealing in Kenya. And he told me, he saw my video. He said, I know you for 3 years, Mrs. Ford. They get out from Kenya. And don't you know that the tax in Kenya is 12%? He said to me. And he get out from
Tax in Kenya, 12%?
Yes. And I told him, really? Say yes. And nobody knows. And most of the joker seller offer undervalued the gold from Kenya coming from Congo. Hmm. Congo is United Nation embargo. So they're gonna change the ownership to Kenya, to Kampala, to Nairobi, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We don't shortcut because if you're gonna shortcut, yes, you are going to meet in disaster. My seller, he did shortcut the deal. What happened? He lost $24 million. He listened to the buyer that he's going to invest. So he believed on the buyer. Mhm. So that was a shortcut. What happened? The eldest son didn't return, and the father disowned the eldest son. What happened? The eldest son killed himself of stress. The father said, do not come home without 24 million in the bank. Hmm. When I was in the office, I told the father, let your son come home. In a way, you have plenty of gold. The father didn't give in. See? 24 million, huh? So now the eldest son lost his life. So your buyer, don't believe on your buyer. There's so many buyers, fake buyers in Dubai. I met the German in Dubai. He registered his company. He doesn't have the money. There's another guy from Holland. He met me in Jibura Hotel. We have a cup of coffee. He went to Sierra Leone. He said that Sierra Leone play a lot of scammer. He's one of the scammer. Why? He's asking cheap price. And he failed. And then he come back to me. Well, Amina, I'm here in Sierra Leone. Okay, what are you doing there? Buying gold. Okay. Did you get the gold? No, I didn't. Well, what a failure. I advise him when I meet him in Jibora Hotel. Do not travel if you don't have much capital because you wouldn't get gold. I'm telling you. He didn't listen to me. He was being offered cheap price. He flew to Sierra Leone. See? There's a lot of fake buyers. Believe me, Fami, If you mention my name to your boss, he wouldn't believe, he wouldn't like it. I'm telling you right now.
Seriously, I believe you. Serious.
He wouldn't believe,
Serious.
he doesn't like this woman. I'm very blunt and I'm very frank. Right, I'm there, I'm going to reject him. Yeah. I have been rejected the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fly by night buyer. Hmm. And fly by night joker broker. And then when they're gonna be rejected, they make stories on the internet that Wilhelmina's is scammer. I don't know, holy dolly. I don't have any idea who are they. Hmm. They're all idiot. To me, they're all idiot. Gold business is not for the idiot broker joker. You got my point?
Yes.
Hmm. So don't waste your time and don't waste my time. Your buyer is just using you. You've been talking to 20 people. Now you didn't get any gold.
I see two genuine people that they are ready to come here. Even though one guy told me that, okay, well, so apply for his visa and book for the flight ticket only.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't believe it. The seller offer like that, he would not come to Dubai. There is one American guy. He was been stuck in Dubai for 3 years. Every time I come to Dubai, I always invited him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And he was been arrested over staying in Dubai. And before he was been arrested, he called me that he was been homeless. He was homeless, and he's just a pauper. And I told him, you better come home to United States and be with your family. And last year, he asked me for food. I sent him $450 just to buy food. He was staying at the Starbucks. Mm. See? And I told this American guy, you're lucky that you meet this woman. He come to my hotel, he eat, and then breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I said, yeah, you come and I will feed you. And I told him, you better come home. Mm. I told him. So now he,
But, for Dubai here, people are passing through a lot. The country is not easy at all. I'm telling you the truth.
well, according to this
Seriously.
American, according to American guy that he was been stuck, he said Dubai is a nightmare for him. It was a nightmare. He lost money. He went to Kampala, pay taxes. Okay, he lost his money is only $40,000. I told him, do not travel because your money is not enough. He didn't listen to me. Hmm.
Okay.
And this American guy, he owed me $450. If I am a scammer, I wouldn't give this American guy $450.
$450. In fact.
Yeah. But anyway, don't waste your time with that buyer of yours.
Yes. Don't worry, madam. Thank you that I met you now. We can still work together.
Good evening, everyone. I just rejected the buyer's mandate, and he's working with his boss in Dubai. I rejected him. He didn't meet the criteria. We don't bring gold to Dubai. The buyer has to come to the office, because if you are a buyer, you need to establish business relationship with us, and we don't come to your office. This is money you're buying. You're buying money to make money. Why are we gonna come to you? You are the buyer. You have to come to us, especially to Wilhelmina. And when I travel, I do charge my extra service to assist you. And if you're scared, meaning to say you are not very courageous. I'm a woman. I travel to Africa many times. I don't have any security guard. Why? Because I work for the seller. The seller hired Wilhelmina to tell the world that Africa is the main source. And you, as the fly-by-night joker buyer, you're scared. You're a man. I'm a woman. I'm not scared to travel. Right? To me, you are not a buyer. You're a gentleman. You should not be scared. That is why you're going to use Wilhelmina so that you will be protected. Guarantee you will get the gold. But if I'm not around, yes, you are going to encounter disaster. There was a buyer that he cannot afford my services. He traveled, he lost money. But he got the gold. Mhm. He got the gold, but someone didn't get the gold. Why? He was not being guided. But if I come with you, Mr. Buyer, and I do charge my services and you pay my extra service, yes, you will get the gold, I'm sure. Because I'm very strict and I'm gonna sit down with the CEO. Just a moment, someone is calling me. Let us continue my live. I just finished having a conference on the other page. I rejected the buyer. Mhm. Most of the buyer they wanted to bring gold in Dubai. Dubai is a hub. Dubai, all the gold from Africa landed into Dubai because they wanted to sell it to the refinery or they wanted to sell the gold from Africa to a jewelry manufacturer. And they asked big discount, I turn it down. Mhm. Too much for them to become rich without getting hard work. My seller worked so hard. My seller feed his worker. My seller lost his worker time to time because of the landslide. And then you guys, you are not working so hard. You have the money, but you have a limited cash. You bargain, 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 bargain. Reject, 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 reject. I just finished a buyer from Dubai, rejected. And I told him, you don't have the money, you save first money. Then you come back to Wilhelmina when you are ready. They wanted to bring the gold to Dubai and I said it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. This is FOB, not CIF. Those fly-by-night buyer asking to bring gold in Dubai, they are fly-by-night business people. They wanted to leverage. They are wise people. They are wise. They are going to leverage. They manipulate the seller. Okay. Then when the gold arrive in Dubai, they're gonna refine it to refinery, and the refinery purchase the gold from that trader with 2 to 3% discount, whatever the world market. We are fair. We give the buyer discount, but you need to travel. You need to establish your business relationship with us, especially to Wilhelmina. You would not meet the criteria. You would not pass the criteria. I just finished interviewing buyer from Dubai and another buyer as well from Dubai. You know, my line is always busy. I know how to detect smart buyer. I know. Simple conversation. I study the language of the buyer. I use business psychology. Those buyers in Dubai, they knows me. They're scared of me. You don't need to be scared with Wilhelmina. You don't. This is money. You're buying $1,000,000. I am protecting you as well. And also I protect my seller as well. Vice versa. In the past, we lost gold as well. In the past, buyer lost money. Why? Because they want to shortcut. This time, don't shortcut it. A minute you're gonna shortcut, then you're waiting for disaster. This is $1,000,000 worth of business. Gold is king, gold is money. You're buying money to make money. So if you don't have the money, how could you make money? So therefore you are going to leverage it. So we don't do business leveraging. We don't. You need to put up a capital in order to get the profit. So Mr. Buyer, I will before I'm going to close, I'm going to go to the world market on what is the price of gold today. Okay. Now, the price of gold is ups and down to 2,160.16 per ounce. In the world market is 69,450.70. Previous days, the price of gold was 70,300. Now today is 69,450. Take it now. Take advantage now. Purchase now. because the price of gold it fluctuates, and the right time to buy because the price of gold is down. When you bring the gold to America, Europe, or Dubai, sell it to 2%, you get the profit. We will give you a very good price, provided you have to show Wilhelmina the proof that you have million dollars, and show Wilhelmina your business registration, importation license, and passport copy. I always repeat that, but you guys are not listening. Right. The full corporate offer is already available. I'm not going to put the full corporate offer on my YouTube channel. You just click the link and you go on my platform on Facebook. The full corporate offer is on this platform. I'm not going to put that everything on YouTube. I will punish everyone. If you listen to this video, then we can do business. Listen to this video from the beginning to the end. You're going to see how much is the price. You go on the world market, www.goldprice.org, then you get the price, whatever the price on the world market, less 8% tax included. And then you're going to see, well, I mean, not too expensive. You're buying expensive items. If you feel confused, find my number. I will put my contact number on my YouTube channel. Okay, and then click on the link. You go on my platform on Facebook. You read the full corporate offer. Don't come to Wilhelmina unless you are ready. If you're just brokering, please stop that, because we don't deal brokering anymore. We prepare to deal direct to the buyer. Then we give the buyer a very good price discount. Now, Mr. Buyer, before I'm going to close you, when I travel, yes, I do charge my extra service. I am not here for free. I've given you all the information worth $1,000,000, but you are not paying attention. But when I travel with you to assist you, it's no longer for free. When you go to your solicitor's office or your lawyer's office, you are going to pay the consultation fee. When you go to the doctor, consultation fee, you're going to be charged. Wilhelmina is charging you her consultation to assist you. Right. Last year, I charged the buyer, I brought the buyer to Africa 15%, $15,000. Today, 2024, $20,000. Next year, when the price is up, I do charge another extra. I might charge $25,000. So if you don't have the money, you wouldn't be able to afford it. So if you are just a small gold trader, get out from this business. If you don't have a capital, this business is for the big spender. Buyers are crying. There was a Filipino, and he knows me, and he said that he is a buyer in Dubai urgently 800 kilos. So when I call him, because his number is a Philippine number, I call him. So I was born in the Philippines. I know the language. And I told this Filipino, what happened? So, we've been looking for gold, but my partner is scared of you, Mrs. Ford. And I told this gentleman from the Philippines, why your partner is scared of me for? I'm not going to harm him. And he said that because you are very strict. No, I'm not. You have to tell me, Wilhelmina, please help us. You need to talk to me. You need to communicate properly. You're just like when you apply for a job, you're going to be interviewed. You give me the answer and I will listen to you. You give me the question and I'll give you the answer. So the 800 kilos, the buyer urgently bring gold to Dubai. I said, no, we don't. That is over $1,000,000, 800 kilos. That is almost 25 or $30 million. Or selling price less 8%, whatever the world market, tax included. But if I'll travel with you, I might consider to give you 10 to 12% or 13%. But don't bank on it, because I'm charging you my extra service. You have two options. You can, if you cannot afford to pay my extra service, you travel alone. I'll give you maximum of 10%. But if there is a problem, don't come back to Wilhelmina, because the African seller is also very hard to deal with. He would not barge in. If you keep on bargain, the seller will send you out. I'm telling you. It's better to use Wilhelmina because the seller knows Wilhelmina and the seller cannot refuse to me because I am their external virtual extension office and I have the power to negotiate on your behalf. Mhm. But my extra service is not for free to travel. You mean to say I'm going to travel for free for you, and then when you resell it, you make money? I beg your pardon. This is a real business. This is not a joke business, my dear. I just rejected two buyers few minutes ago. So, my dear buyer, if you listen to this video, you're a winner. If you don't listen, you're a loser because gold will not come to any country without export documentation. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening and good morning to everyone, whoever you are.